Hello, everybody. It's your boy Jay Takashi, and I'm here. I'm here with the trio gang. Well, us the trio, which is Marcus and my man Walter Reductions, aka Wally,
What up? What up?
and we're here to do our reaction to Antman and the Wasp Quantumania. Hopefully this trailer excites me and wows me. Because I need a W for the start of this year for Marvel, and I'm a Kang fan, so let's see if they do him right. All right. Guys, there will be no intro. We're just gonna get right into the reaction, and then we're gonna have a little discussion afterwards. Not a long one, very short. Um, and That'll be all. So hopefully you guys enjoy our reaction to this. So let's get to it in three, two, one. Let's go, guys.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
I can rewrite existence and shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
Let me make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need. Or everything you call a life will end.
This is all my fault.
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
Hold on.
You thought you could win.
All
I
right.
have to win. We both just have to lose. I'm sorry, Cassie.
All right. Guys, let me exit this out. Okay. Guys, I'll get my thoughts last. Wally, starting with you, what do you think? And then we'll do Marcus.
From the basic plot of it, um, basically it's a simple everyday plot. I forgot the man's name. Sorry about that. But
King.
yeah, Kang the Conqueror. Yeah. So basically, he just basically did a basic everyday type of thing. Prey on the weak-minded. Just to give a situation of unlimited opportunity that they missed out on just because they chose to be a hero. Ant-Man took the bait, and of course, at the end of the day, the deal ended up changing for what it wasn't. And he should have believed what he should have known. At the end of the day, their sacrifices. But other than that, also we saw another villain within there that is key to the Marvel universe.
Modoc.
Yep, Modoc. Um,
Yep.
There was actually one part because I guess people were complaining about if Kang was gonna be blue faced or not. But as we've seen, thanks to that digital glare interface, basically it
Yeah.
does make his face blue, so it still technically, keeps it to the comics. So yeah,
Yep.
basically,
I do want to say something to that. I know it's Wally's turn, but y'all people have the nerve to complain over every goddamn little thing. Y'all said they did the same shit with Aladdin and fucking Will Smith with that shit. He's not blue, but you can play when he got blue. That's some. Sorry, y'all people fear me with y'all stupidity and hypocrisy. So I just wanted to say that. Not you, Wally or Marcus. That's just the idiots to do that. Go ahead.
No, that was it. Marcus, that's on you now.
Take it away, Marcus.
Go first. Go first, Jay.
Okay. Wow. All right. So for me, I like it. Sorry guys, I wasn't jumping up and down, but Kang is a big deal for me. And if they fuck up Kang, then I don't care. But from what I saw, um, Jonathan Mayer, man, like this is gonna be his year to shine. And I hope he, like I said, he might get the Josh Brolin this year. Hopefully he gets a back to back. Like he does really great in this movie here, but also he does good in Creed 3. And and I'm hoping this will be his year to shine. But for what I saw of Kang, I like him. Now my thoughts, and like I said, I know. Listen, this is just off the trailer itself, but also we have some more thoughts. This is just more of a little discussion we'll do afterwards. But like I said, this might be the first serious Ant-Man movie we get, which I like because the other ones have been like comedical, like a mother freaker, and this is the first one that feels like it actually has consequence to it. Um, and I like that because I need my more movies to be serious again and not just play for a joke. Seriously. But that's all I really think. Uh, Marcus, get off your take, and I think let's throw out some speculations, or I guess thoughts and ideas, and then we'll end it. Marcus, to my Wally, am I still here?
So my speculation is that some bad things are gonna happen and people are gonna pass. In my opinion.
That's it. Okay. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
I'm just making sure my internet ain't going off. So we'll do this real quick. Real quick. Okay. So like like ideas of what you think is gonna happen in Kang after the movie.
So since this is about time and everything else of that nature, this can play a very important, intel part as far as to the whole MCU, right? Every single time the MCU's has been showing, the rise of mutants, and of course, with everything coming to the fold of if we're gonna really hit that switch of transfer as far as really collaborating the universes together. So time with the power of time, and plus also with even then eventually with even different universes, they're all playing to a very high pitched niche to where this could be in the further preludes of everything else. So this can definitely be like a very important hype scene, especially depending on if they give us a future scene for the next, premiere of what can happen later down the line. So
All right. I'll go since Marcus has to go last. Um, them showing Modoc, them showing certain things. I think what will happen to Kang in the movie. I think me and Marcus talked about this earlier. We had said, I think what they're gonna do is probably trap Kang somewhere in the quantum room somewhere, and then I think it'll be just like how Ant-Man was, and the concept we used when Ant-Man was stuck 5 hours, which was like for 5 years in the real world, but 5 hours for him in the quantum room. It might be a three or an hour. He might be stuck because I'm pretty sure we get secret. Which one is it, guys? Do we get Secret Wars first, or are we getting Kang Dynasty?
if you're talking about the Quantumanium, then that comes out first this year.
No, not Quantum Man. I'm talking about when we get the next Avengers film. Is it Secret Wars that's first, or is it Kang Dynasty? Because I'm thinking
I believe you will see Secret Wars. Not too sure. That's something you have to look up. Hold on.
Okay. I say, well, the thing, I know it's probably a dumb idea, guys. So, quote on our I said, for the comment on if you want. I say they trap Kang in there for like let's say 3 years, which would be like 3 hours for him in their world, in Quantumania. And then he finally comes out and starts wrecking stuff. And by the time we do that, because like I said, Secret Wars, and then King Dynasty is right after. So, and in the Avengers that we all got new characters and movies that will have passed will come together and take him out or try to take him out. Assembly. But what I don't want to rehash of is King is coming
All
nonsense like
right. Real
simple.
quick to come in to play. So after the long-awaited movies afterwards, yeah, it'll be the Avengers, King Dynasty. That will be around May 2nd, and then after that, no. So okay, yeah. So Avengers: Secret Wars will be next year. Around no, not even next year. Wait, damn, sorry. Let me clean that up. So Avengers: King Dynasty will be May 2 of 2025, and then Avengers: Secret Wars will be May the 1st of 2026.
So
In my opinion, I think King
2025 is
Dynasty.
King's Dynasty.
Yeah, the Kang Dynasty should be a year early instead, though. They should have switched it. That way, you could have a good, decent 2-year difference.
Yeah,
But
2 year
hold on, I
difference.
have sirens in the background. Go ahead.
That's fine.
I mean, technically, it is a 2-year difference because we're in 2023 to 2025. So I mean,
No, what I mean
Yeah.
is like they should have a 2-year gap in between, not a year gap as far as Avengers movies, in my opinion, right? Because, like, if you remember the first 3 movies of Avengers, there was a 3-year gap in between each one of them. The first Avengers, the second one, and the third one. They all had a 3-year gap in between each other. So 2012,
okay, I see what
2015,
you're
and 2018. So I think with the Kang Dynasty, in my opinion, they could finish it up and hurry it up and then push it out to where, hey, we'll put it out and get released a year next May, not 2 years from now in May. In my opinion. But at the end of the day, I know I gave a little short, less details on the movie, but I think Kang the
You did.
Conqueror. Yeah. So just to add more to it, because I don't want to like fully go too much into it and think, oh, like. But then again, this is just our opinions or speculation.
No, it's opinion speculations. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yeah. So I personally think
Any idea is plausible at this point.
yeah, because like I think they're gonna show obviously in the trailer showed variants
Successful.
of yeah. I think it's gonna show different variants of maybe Kang. It might show MODOK. I know I talked with Jay behind the scenes, but I
it's
think
going to look very robotic.
yeah, and I think like I'm hoping that there's a rumor that's saying that Scott Lang might pass away in this one, but I'm hoping it's Richard Douglas because he is the veteran old man.
The original, the original Ant-Man. Yeah,
the original Ant-Man.
And I think you and me did talk about that on the phone, guys. We had a conversation.
Yeah,
We
so
would say like if they do it, if there's any after we saw the trailer, I did say like if they they killed him, that wouldn't be bad. Or I guess the mother father because it's the next generation, which is them, and it would have some consequences to it, at least for this.
I think too what I told Jay before on the phone too is just like, hey, I think the way that they're going the route for this villain is kind of similar to Loki. So Loki, even in the first Thor, you thought he passed away because he fell off from the Bifrost Bridge in the very first Thor, and then it turns out that when they find the cube later for Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury, he's showing it to the Professor, Selvig. You see on the mirror Loki taking over control of the Professor, and then that's how it leads to the first villain of the first Avengers movie. So I kind of think that's going to happen where maybe they think that they beat the bad guy, but then Kang turns out and does like gotta be quicker than that, and he ends up winning somehow, or they don't see it yet, and they ride off in the sunset, and at the end credits you see him pop up, and then like some type of portal opens or some shit like that, or
Right.
he takes the technology.
Yeah, like I
Because
said,
you gotta remember too the technology that Pym has, where he had to use
from the future.
in the very first movie of Ant-Man, in order for him to come back from subatomic level, was to click it and put the thing in the middle of the
And to
technology.
put
So
on
he
the
could
glow disc in.
yeah, to grow out
Grow up
and make
disc.
sure he does. Yes, because he needed to expand because he was like basically becoming subatomic to the point where he was in the cease to exist.
Subatomic, yeah. You can go small, but when you go subatomic, then yeah, you pretty much can't come back unless you have one of those.
Yeah. So
Because
I think maybe Kang might get a hold of one of those things, But then again, he is a master of technology as well.
Now I
But
did, yeah. Now I did say this goes hand in what you're saying. I think they said they will be able to trap King in there, but since it's telling Joy from the future, he shouldn't get stuck in there. So that could also debunk what I'm saying.
yeah, and I remember guys, if you watch Loki, um, when you watch this
Series.
when you watch this reaction, remember if whoever has watched it, remember what Sylvie did, and she deleted the she got rid of that old Kang, um, and the old Kang said, hey, I'm the nice one. The next one is the worst version of me, and that is clearly shows this is the version where he shows his powers, abilities. I did want to ask real quick to Wally and Jay because I know you guys have seen. I don't know if Wally's seen it, but I know Jay has Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I wanted
Mhm.
to know if you guys could compare and contrast what you got from this trailer. I know it may not be a lot, but this trailer to the cartoon.
Oh, okay. So what Kang actually acts like his sonatas and his whole like I guess stick.
Hmm.
Okay, so I don't think they're gonna do the whole thing with his wife. I don't think so. Within the timeline of when Captain America was switched over with a scroll and started the invasion between the Kree and the Skrulls, and Earth became a pocket for that. I don't think like I said, they're not gonna do. They're clearly not gonna. I don't think they're gonna go with that storyline. But I think that's just with Quantumania, how he acts and everything like that. It might just be like an introduction, not for the Avengers, but more so just for Ant-Man, who's gonna have the most interaction with the only Avenger he's gonna let's say Avenger he's gonna like have an interaction with was gonna be Ant-Man and probably his family. And that's about it. With Kang and I would say Janet. So yeah. So I think like I said, we'll get more of him, but from what I see, I like he just has to talk intelligent and move around a certain type of way, and but also have his future technology at his disposal, and just and be the conqueror like he's supposed to be. Like he'll try to come off peace loving, or or I won't say peace loving. I would say more like a Vandal Savage, where he has this air talk talking and knowledge like he's been around for a long time, but also just he's here to subjugate you, which makes him a conqueror. But he seems fine. I think Jonathan Majors is going to do a really good job, but the movie has to do good overall as a whole to the story and everything. But that's what I think. Wally, your last. What do you think? And we're going to end it here.
Uh, Pretty much the same. I mean, for the demeanor, it pretty much matches everything he's been doing since then. Um, Other than that, I mean, it all depends on his next target after this. I mean, I know he plays a big role in mostly a lot of our Marvel's heroes. So, it all comes down to the timing of where he pops up next after this
That's true.
and further down the line. Because we all know there's a part that he does with Peter Parker among Spider-Man. There's a part of other scenarios and everything else of that nature.
Captain Marvel, like Captain America, things like that. But that was the show more often than not. But I mean that's what I think. I think we're on a consensus. Like I said, hopefully Kang is done right. That's what I really care about. Um, and hopefully the movie's good. Like I said, like I said, Marvel, I need a W from this, and hopefully you can get this year started with your movies, one of your movies being good. But we need,
Also want to know. I wonder what's going to be the end credit scenes too, because now Marvel movies have two post credit scenes now
yeah, they
nowadays.
have two, but sometimes they'll even do they'll return or something like that. They know that. Like I said, I think I only might be expecting one, but
Yeah.
hopefully we get two. Then that'd be great. It's something that's gonna mean something. But all right, guys, that was our reaction and our thoughts on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And like I said, if you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. So be your boy Jay Takashi, my man ABO Marcus, my man Will Talk Productions, aka Wally, and peace out, y'all. Have a good night.